Oh my god. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another Recroom video. You clicked this video because you were interested in learning about Recroom tokens, weren't you? Well, let me get off the floor. Okay, and pretty much in today's video, I'll be talking to you guys about Recroom tokens and how you guys can get them either for free or how you guys can spend money to earn more tokens. Since I want to focus mainly on how you guys can earn tokens for free inside of Recroom, I'm going to be talking about how you guys can pay for tokens first. So inside of Recroom, we all know that Recroom tokens don't come very easily, and you actually have to pay for them, though you can actually earn them. Obviously, you can buy tokens and stuff like that through purchases inside the shop or through bundles and stuff like that, and sometimes there will be bundles where you guys can buy tokens at a cheaper price than usual. Though that happens very rarely, and you may be wanting a new item at the shop, but there may not be any bundles out. Now, one way, and probably the most notable way you guys can pay to get more or make more tokens inside of Recroom is through Rum Plus. Now, Recroom Plus, which is $8 a month, will give you pretty much a 4-star box, but if you have all the 4-star items inside of Recroom, you'll get 800 tokens. With this, you'll actually get an additional token box, which is 1,500. If you do the math, you'll be earning about around 2,000 tokens per week just off of that. But when you guys purchase Rum Plus, another benefit is that it allows you to sell things. This can be things like inventions, things like keys inside your rooms, consumables. A big one is custom shirts too, by the way. You get access to sell custom shirts with Rum Plus as well. And that's honestly kind of how you see those people open those boxes that have millions and thousands of tokens inside of them, because those are usually key earnings or room consumable earnings. I forgot to mention this in my video, but if you guys are going to take the paid route inside of Recroom, Rec.net is going to be your best friend. Rec.net has a thing called Creator Hub where creators can see basically all their stats and everything they need to know about their progress and statistics in Recroom building. Either it being custom shirt sales, invention sales, consumable sales, key sales, I can go on, but it's very helpful. It's pretty easy to use too, and it actually has pretty simple layouts that actually help you understand what is happening with your actual analytics. So if you're going to build inside of Recroom, you need to become familiar with Rec.net. So feel free to check out Rec.net whenever you have the time to, and if you have a Recroom account, you have a Rec.net account. You make a lot of money off of those if you're fairly successful at that, and it kind of makes the $8 a month kind of worth it. Now, if you're a new player and don't really know how to sell consumables or know how to do any of that, I will show you guys Recroom's official guide on how you guys can earn your actual tokens. That's straight from the source, and they show you exactly how you guys can get started with making consumables, keys, and all that etc. stuff. Now, is that all? Well, Recroom Plus actually gives you a bunch of additional benefits which helps you save tokens. Recroom Plus comes with a 10% sale, so every item inside the game actually has 10% off of it when you have Recroom Plus, so you save a bit of tokens there. Not to mention, inside your activity boxes, you can get bonus tokens from the token rewards that you may see on there. It'll usually show you two options, but if you go with the Recroom Plus option, it's usually multiplied by 2 and stuff like that, and it's pretty good for tokens. But let's say you don't want to spend $8 a month, or you don't want Recroom Plus. So how can you earn tokens for free inside of Recroom? Now, activity boxes are completely random and you get about 10 of them per day. I'm pretty sure that's including your daily as well, but basically whenever you get an activity box, you'll just want to select the token reward. Sometimes you'll see that actual additional Recroom Plus feature that I talk about, how it's multiplied by 2, but considering you don't have Recroom Plus, you're probably just going to get the one that's, regular. There will also sometimes be glitches in the game which help you get activity boxes better. If you guys go to Legacy 3D Charades, that map is actually kind of broken right now. Now, if there's 2 people in the room and you start the game, it'll start and then it'll go straight to game over, giving you your activity boxes relatively fast. Now, there's 2 other ways Recroom players can make tokens for absolutely free: programs and contests. Now, I'm going to actually just combine the 2 to make this video a lot more simpler, and I'm going to talk about them both. Now, programs like room rewards inside of Recroom help map creators and stuff like that make tokens inside of Recroom. Now, to put it very simply, room rewards is basically a metric program that grades your room based on how many players are spending money and their time there, their engagement with the room, and sometimes a bonus challenge that it gives us. It could be something random like how many mobile players are spending time inside your room and etc. But basically based off those amount of players, it'll rank them in tiers, and they have a set rate of tokens they give per player. The room reward system has upgraded and it is a little different than how it used to be, but if you guys want a more in-depth video about this, I have made a video about room rewards before, so feel free to check it out. Oh boy, where do I even start? Now basically, contests inside of Recroom had one major theme, and then it had a bunch of genres in which you guys and your team could win and stuff like that, and basically top creators would duke it out inside a contest basically. Ever since this recent contest, it has been quite a while, I'm pretty sure almost a year at this point, that we haven't had any sort of contest. Sometimes they'll do building contests, video contests, they even did like arts and picture contests and stuff like that, but recently, they just really haven't been in the contest game. If they ever do a contest, they should consider the picture or the art contest. I'm pretty sure those older contests, a lot of players probably liked. With these contests, you would get hundreds of thousands of tokens if you had placed. So if you were at least in like the top 10 winning rooms and stuff like that in this specific genre in which a bunch of different players are, fighting for and stuff like that, then you could have made about a few thousand or maybe hundreds of thousands of tokens. In addition with the items that they would give you for the contest and etc, but this is the token video, we don't care about that. Now, I'm sure there are more ways inside of Rec Room to make more tokens, but I'm very sure that inside the future of Rec Room, there will be a bunch of ways on how to make tokens inside of Rec Room. Hopefully it's through free methods, but we will just of course have to wait and see. Obviously, I'm not the only YouTuber who has made a how to get tokens inside of Rec Room video, so of course you guys can consider my advice slightly or, mash it up with someone else's opinion. But to be honest, if you're going to go through the free route and stuff like that and you aren't building or creating any sort of content, then I wouldn't honestly expect to get thousands and thousands of tokens right now. Just the way it is inside of Rec Room at the moment with the new prize pool and the reward system, you get more value than you would, actual tokens. With the new reward system inside of Rec Room, it's set for giving us value. So instead of, seeing a bunch of tokens and stuff like that, we may see some pretty expensive items or items that are worth 400 tokens instead of like 132 that you may see. Hey, did you know that I have memberships? Obviously, big massive shout out to all my channel members: Hockey Boy, Jack's Tutorial, Greg Streams, Tony Robot, Garlic Bread, Peanut Butter B3599, Chicken Prince, Doodle Official, Zipical, Ace the Narrator, Potato on Skates, BBB Burning Owl, Eric OVR, Texai, Trevor A, Random Person GM, Mr. Raphael RR, Cloud, and Netflix69, Box David, Dozerblade Cat, and that's pretty much it. If you're Squidling, thank you for supporting the channel, and of course, let's get back into this video. So, technically, if I'm getting, expensive items that are worth more than the token values inside the reward system, am I getting more tokens than I would if I just went with the token option? It's a good thought, I'll let you guys think about it. But of course, do you guys have any sort of tips inside of Rec Room on how you guys earn tokens or how you guys can get tokens? Feel free to leave them down inside the comments below, because I'm sure the people that are watching this want tokens in Rec Room. Of course, folks, if you guys like this video or want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to like, though if you guys don't like, I'm going to take all your Rec Room tokens. Of course, use my code in-game, code SKULL or SK0L, or go into my profile and click that support button. I greatly do appreciate it, folks, and it really does mean a lot to me. In case you guys are interested in the Rec Room Weekly and stuff like that, I had talked about the new pop-up shop and how there was, a research orange survey bubbly and stuff like that, so, they're giving that out again, and if you guys are interested in that, that was my latest video, which you guys can check out right now. Be sure to go leave a like or maybe even go watch it and stuff like that. I greatly do appreciate it. And of course, be sure to subscribe.